Hey guys, welcome back to Fat Fender Garage. As we've been installing Coyote motors in trucks for a period of time, I recall the very first time we went to put one in. I remember it was a yellow stake bed truck. We'd go drive it for a little bit and then we'd go into limp mode. We called for racing, they're like, I don't know, and we just struggle. We had learned that the cooling system, as it was traveling into the heater core, and we turned the heat off because you barely need heat in Arizona. We turned the heat off in the core support inside, wouldn't continue to circulate the coolant throughout the engine. So it kind of starved one side of the head. And so then we would have a code go off, engine coolant temperature would be a little hot on that one side. We discovered quickly that we needed to keep that circulated, and so we started to put H-pipes in it. Putting an H-pipe in it actually solved it, so it would get continued circulation, but at the same time, just trying to get that 5/8 heater hose, you got 3/4 inch line that's on the motor, and trying to get all that to connect together is a little bit difficult. And so if it's difficult for us at that time, then it was difficult for everyone else at the same time. So we kind of came up with a little package kit inside this box, and we got a couple different options. First, you're going to get a little H-pipe. This is what you need. Your heater core is going to be over here. You're going to come from your engine. This bypass pipe right here will actually continue the fluid so that your engine won't get overheated on that one cylinder head temperature. So this is the important part. The other part that you're going to have a struggle with is converting from a 3/4 inch quick push connect here into a 5/8 hose here, because this is a 5/8 right here going into the heater core is 5/8. So you want to be able to get it to where it's 5/8, and you can push this on just like that, and then you can put a clamp on it. Now there's a couple different clamps you can use. There's two of these you're going to need for, and I'll show you on an engine where they go. A couple guys will like to choose what we call heat shrink clamps. You just slide these on right here, and you just take it and you warm it all up with like a heat gun, nice and tight, seals up very good. The disadvantage is if you don't do a very good job, this could potentially leak. If you need to replace it, you got to cut it off, you got to get another one, but they really look nice and clean, more of a custom look. But if you're a little bit nervous about that, then you also have stainless steel, real thick, wide, 1/2 inch worm geared clamps that you can use as well. Two options on the website. You just pick which one you want to go with. I always recommend anything that I'm doing where I don't have access to it. I kind of like to run a worm gear because it's hard to get a heat gun in those areas. But if I have an opportunity to use the heat shrink on anything visible, it's nice to be able to use these as well. So how does this install? I'm going to kind of show you. Now I'm only going to take one of these in this H-pipe. Bear with me that you understand that you're going to have to connect the hose to it, all right? All right, let's go over here. Check it out. We are in a 1956 engine bay. It's actually a panel truck, but we've got this Coyote motor, and the guys are doing a little bit of fabrication, so this is a very easy opportunity for us to show you how this goes. So you've got two ports on a Coyote motor that you got to worry about your coolant. And on the driver's side, it's going to be right here. It just snaps right on. And on the passenger side, it's going to be right here. And you would kind of point it that direction and kind of roll it right through here. Maybe put a zip tie it to here if you need to, but you're going to want to run that right down here in the back. So both of these, whoa, almost fell. So both of these are here to go to the back of the motor, right? Now once you get to the back of the motor, you're going to want to install this bypass. I know it's hard to see, but you're going to want to get the bypass back behind the motor. This is the simplest place to put it. Then from here, you can then take it and run it inside the cab, and then you can put it into your on-off switch to the heater core. When you get that valve, you want to put it on the one that's actually where the flow is going into the heater core. You want to dam it up right there so you're not just having heat just kind of sit there. So your AC won't work as good if you have constant pressure and heat in your heater core. Although it may not get as hot because it's not circulating, it will take a while for that to cool back down. And then the next thing is just keeping this, maybe mounting it or someplace that makes sense. And then you'll have the heater hoses coming in and the heater hoses out into the core support. So again, this bypass right here allows it to continue to circulate so that the cylinder head temperature sensors won't be upset, and then it won't go into limp mode. Very important, vital part to any Coyote swap, something that we like to use and maintain for safety. And honestly, it's the only way you can keep your engine running cool and perfectly. So again, fatfender.com, you'll find this on the website. It's just called H-pipe. You type that in the search bar, you'll find it. So hopefully that helps you understand that process of getting it installed. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks for your Coyote or even your Godzilla swap. Thanks for following along, and hope you subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.